5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, beautiful people. Happy Sunday. We are back again. We just did the KillerCon live horror panel where we discussed politics and horror, the horror of politics, political themes in horror. And we did our watch along of They Live in connection with our KillerCon topic. So right now we are going to keep that theme going, keep the KillerCon fun going, and we are going to get into Society from 1989. This is a first time watch for myself, so I am actually super excited, even though y'all know I don't go up for the 80s, but I just feel I get good vibes when it comes to this movie. It's body horror, it's commentary that I really love. So I'm super, super, super excited. Tyra, you seen this. Am I gonna regret my excitement? Is it gonna wane? I don't know. I don't know. I think it's gonna be good. You muted, Tyra. Oh Lord. There you go. I had to unmute her. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's so nice to be heard around here. I can't say like it's a preference for horror. If you're a fan of body horror, if you are a fan of great special effects, yeah, you're gonna go up for it. Now, if you're not a fan of tits out popping 80s nostalgia horror, then this preppy city, that this might not be the one for you. I enjoy my time with it. It's wacky as hell and very much a product of its time, but I'll see. I'm not going to tell you nothing because you're not going to be down my throat. Talk about I made you watch something.
No, you didn't make me watch it, and this isn't one of the 80s movies that you have recommended. I chose it on my own accord. It goes with the theme of our KillerCon for this week, and I just feel like it's right up my alley. Like, yeah, I don't like, the stuff you kind of just named, but body horror is up my alley. The themes of the movie is up my alley. So and anytime I see people talk about what's the best movies with a political theme, what's the best body horror, I always see people talk about Society. So I just feel like even if I don't love it, it feels to me like one of those movies where those movies where it's like if you're a horror fan or if you're a body horror fan, like you have to kind of watch it. Like that's what this kind of feels like to me. Like I need to at least experience it, even if I don't end up loving it. But guys, we are watching Society 1989, and if you are a channel member, because we are streaming on 2 channels, if you are a member of the struggle, okay, the struggle is real, the struggle is magnificent, all the struggles. You can watch along with us and actually have access to the movie in Tyra's Discord, the collective. And if you are watching on my side from A Night of Horror, you can join the nights over on my Discord and have access to watching the movie. So if you have a channel membership, would like to get a channel membership, go ahead, join the channel and jump on over and join the Discord. And just drop in the chat if you need me to add you to our special movie nights group in the Discord. But also, the Discord is free. It's for everybody. Of course, as a channel member, you get certain perks like watching the movie, but you get a lot in the Discord that's just free, just a way to just connect further and get more content, as well as I have a music room in the Discord, and in there I posted my Black History Month Blackity Black playlist. So go ahead, join the channel membership, join the Discord, all of the lovely things, and more business that we need to get out of the way. I will also be doing a watch along or joining. I'm not doing it. I ain't gotta do nothing but show up and be black. Tyra will be hosting a Tales from the Hood watch along next Saturday. Well, this coming Saturday, the 1st. So I will be there with my blackity black 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 for the blackity black black movie to end off Black History Month. We're gonna, and I know it's March 1st, but if I say we were, it's Black History, it's Black History,
It
okay?
is. Absolutely.
In this neighborhood is a house where souls never rest. You're invited to share their secrets. I've been waiting for you boys. You're invited to share their tales. Unless, of course, you're scared. Tales of madness. Of revenge.
The dolls don't want you there. They want reparation.
Of horror.
He thinks he needs to kill the monster.
Now, your most terrifying nightmare and your most frightening reality are about to meet. On the streets.
Man, this is a trip, homie. I don't need nothing from no house of dead folks, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, we will be getting into Tell from the Hood on Saturday. So join the Discord, join the channel membership to watch along with us. And shout out to my god sister Hallie. Thank you so much. Yes, the hair. Yes, let's get into it. Thank you, girly. And I also forgot to plug in the Discord. I will be doing a watch party of the new HBO series, The Pit. I'm super excited to get into that. So make sure you just come on over and join the Discord. And are we ready to go ahead and get into all things society?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for you to get us all day. I know what's coming.
Oh Lord. But let me see who we have in here with us before we get into the movie. Anakin, not Vader. Thank you so much for being here in the live. Tony T, shout out to you. Thank you for being here in the live. Rico, thank you so much for being here in the live. Shout out to you. So are we ready to go ahead and start our movie? We are going to hit play. So we are all synced up in 5, 3, 1, play.
What is your obsession with skipping numbers?
I give you a beat, and that beat is the number.
You give difficulty is what you give. You just got to be difficult.
And I don't think I know this filmmaker, a Brian User film. I don't think I'm familiar.
You know, in the 80s, directors and writers, producers, they just run a mill. They'll do one movie and disappear. Not saying it's what this person did. I really don't know, but yeah, that's not a name that you would be like, oh, he did that thing. I don't know.
I feel like they had a certain style in the 80s. Because why I feel like all directors, the way the camera is moving, right? Like I just feel like all the directors in the 80s did this.
Sort of, kind of. You're gonna get this angular positioning of the camera. I think after Evil Dead came out, it was like, okay, yeah, we finna twist this camera every time.
I was literally just thinking of the Evil Dead shot. And then that's giving me Halloween. The shot with just him getting the knife.
It's the mullet for me. Ain't that a mullet?
Yes, that's a mullet. Am I by myself in saying I love the mullet hairstyle?
You're alone.
Like I actually saw somebody turn their locks into a mullet look. I think it's real cute.
If this don't look like Carrie Mama, she disqualified automatically because she looked like she finna say cover your dirty pillows. He was like every run of the mill little 80s heartthrob.
Is he supposed to be a heartthrob?
For them, this is 89. He was heartthrobbing somebody.
I don't know why. You can give me the most disgusting thing in a movie, but the number one thing I don't like is watching people eat. I do not like watching food go into people's mouths. Like I hate it so bad.
It doesn't bother me.
What is this we looking at in the title? What is this?
Ma'am.
Is this some kind of orgy?
Oh, Lord. We ain't even got through the credits.
What am I looking at?
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to contemplate on what you're looking at. You're not supposed to know. Not yet. Let me cut this off. Y'all swear people be crunching all in the mic.
I got a pet peeve when it comes to I don't want nobody smacking. I don't want to hear the sounds of chewing. I don't want to hear you swallow. I don't want to see food go past your lips. It's something about people eating that really just disgusts my sensibilities.
Really?
Yeah, like seriously. Like how people be watching mukbangs and stuff, I cannot do it. I hate watching people eat.
What you want me to do? I do this.
I'm not looking at you, so you can do whatever you're doing. I'm looking at the movie.
No, I know a couple of scenes in the substance just pissed you off there.
Yeah. Yeah. What is happening in these I actually feel like that was a really cool credit run.
It was because in the 80s they didn't give a damn. You could get anything. Like what?
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh Lord, my movie freezing up
That's true.
on this little White House. Okay, now I see the two kids in blue.
I go up for these little 80s shorts. With all the thigh meat out.
What do you like better on a man? The Jim Crow era tight tees like we got on Jonathan Majors in Lovecraft Country, or the Daisy Dukes on the men in the 80s?
That ain't no competition. Them Jim Crow style teas gonna eat every time. That's a whole different category. Here's the nakedness.
As the 80s does best, I suppose.
Well, at least she had some cakes back there. You know, back in the 80s, they'll find the most flat white woman be like, here you go. Isn't this attractive? Like, well, I guess.
I just feel like the 80s just love giving us nudity for no damn reason.
It did. And I ain't care. I want to know why this keep partially freezing.
Was he trying to R word that girl? Why is the mom touching her hair like that? Like just her hand coming into
I
frame
know,
is
you know,
creepy.
mine's froze, so you're like a minute ahead of me.
Thank you for stopping through, Equalizer. Yes, just check the replay because you got to get up at 5 a.m. I'm not about that life. You up before God Himself.
The 80s was gonna have some weird parents. It was a trope in the 80s. Your parents were weird. They had people in the basement.
And the 80s gonna have bad acting. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah. This one isn't as bad.
As 80s acting goes, it's not the worst, but it ain't good acting.
Oh Lord. Let us have something. Nikki.
Is this his sister or his stepsister?
This is sister.
I don't like the energy between them.
Workhorse for the 80s. I was like, did coming out parties mean something different back there? Because I thought coming out was
Not the
coming out.
gay. No, you talking about like not gay coming out. I think it's like debutante coming out, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know that at the time. I was like, she gay?
Now why is she pulling a Sharon Stone?
I swear everybody in the 80s went to the same high school, had the same hair, cheerleaders, had the same school colors.
Do men brains really work on that lower level? He's really messing up because he can see her underwear.
You know, at some points I would say no, but as of lately, yeah.
Oh, I see a Negro in the audience.
You better spot them while you can.
I don't know if we're gonna have any lines, but I see a Negro face. A extra.
Well, the movie's called Society, meaning high society. You will not be seeing any Negro unless they're to help. At the big house.
What's with the theme of the apples? This is the second apple I've seen somebody bite into. Is that supposed to mean something?
Now, back then they was just having people biting the fruit.
For what reason?
Well, they used to have it like it was so tropey to where like if somebody was a villain in the scene, they would like bite into an apple, and I was like, oh, that's the bad guy because they bit into an apple. Here, he just eating fruit, or maybe just like a callback to what he thinks was a nightmare when it was worms and everything in the apple before.
Wait, this the same guy?
Yes.
Tell these white people look the same. I did not know that was the same white guy. I've been trying to figure out who the hell is the main character.
I swear, in the 80s, you could never trust your therapist ever.
Absolutely not.
They're just always in on the take, telling people your business, about to strap you down and sedate you at any moment.
Playing Where's Waldo with the black characters. Am I the only person that does that? I be feeling like that Leonardo DiCaprio meme, like, oh, a Negro.
First of all, therapist, why is your arm around me? You back up. You're too close.
The movie has started, Hadley. We're watching in the Discord.
Oh, poor Holly been waiting all this time.
See, ain't this supposed to be his sister?
Yeah.
Wait the hell a minute. Is her breast on her back? Why he don't close the shower door instead of grabbing something to say, hey, I came to get this? Close the door, fool. Wait a minute. Was that the same person that played his sister earlier?
Yeah.
They're like I swear, I cannot tell
These
why.
are the same Caucasians, Nikki.
I cannot be in no lineup looking for the white people because they gonna all look the same to me.
Charlie was gonna get them some suntan lotion.
So this is pretty much playing where like stuff is weird to the protagonist,
Yeah.
and everybody else acting like stuff is normal.
Yes.
Oh Lord, now I'm frozen. Your bad juju done came over to me.
Hey, don't put that on me. If this don't look like a commercial or an ad, that Pepsi product placement. See, you keep passing the juju back to me. I don't appreciate it. Leave it over there. Because it's just doing stuff now.
Why is the kids army crawling to steal the sunscreen? Okay, I guess that just answered that.
Why would they army crawl and think that that left them inconspicuous?
Do men really be so mesmerized and dumbfounded by women in real life? Like, this really always takes me out.
I told you this was very 80s. Look, I warned you.
Jesus.
Sir, get up off the ground.
Right, like what do I feel like if I was a man, I would be mad at how they portray men. Like, why do they act like men brains just shut off because they see a woman?
Girl, these are the days of weird science, and if she was hot, we just didn't know what to do with ourselves.
Oh, he ain't mesmerized by this one.
I don't know who these high schoolers is with these stacked bodies. What the hell's
Why
going
is she
on?
staring at him like that? Like, he bumped into the lady. Why did she turn and look at him like that?
Mhm. I'm just getting there right now. This brute of a lady. He said, "Y'all don't want that. We don't want that."
This score is killing me.
You like this one?
No.
Very 80s.
Very cheesy. So yeah, very 80s. It's on brand. Child, where is the body horror? Can we get on? Like, can we get to it?
I warned you.
They're killing me. I don't care nothing about these characters. The acting is bad.
For 89, this was an extremely like ambitious body horror situation. So you got to be patient, Nikki.
I like the twisted body that I didn't even notice at first. I'm like, wait, is her? Is her? That was cool. At least we did something with the nudity for once.
Mm. Coming out party. That must be high society talk. I just where I was like, she gay.
So why he acting like the FBI with this boy family? Copulation.
Girl, who speaks like this?
First of all, the dialogue feels unnatural, but is this all just a secret sex cult?
Nikki, watch the movie.
It better be something more than that. It better not just be white folk getting freaky.
Him and this obvious bug on this earring. No, not a secret sex cult. That's what it sounds like via that tape.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it better not just be that.
If it was a secret sex cult, I would hope it would be my Ted. Oh God. That's all y'all
Wait
got.
a minute. Why that don't sound like Ted is enjoying himself? What did they kill Ted?
Why are you pushing this boy on the ground?
I'm so confused, like narratively. What made his friend even bug his parents'
Well,
car?
he's her ex-boyfriend. They
Oh,
don't
that's who
tell
that is?
you. Yeah. He's the sister's ex-boyfriend. And he's like, oh, you're going stir crazy just because she doesn't want you anymore. And he's like, no, it's some weird stuff going on with your family, and I'm bugging everything, trying to figure it out.
Okay. I didn't know that's who that was, child.
Yeah, that's why he was in the closet and they acted like it was a Tuesday.
But then I'm also like, why did he snatch the tape? What like and how has he been living with these people all his life and he don't know nothing up?
Well, he said earlier in a therapy session that he feels off. He feels like he's adopted and somebody's lying to him. He
Well,
doesn't.
yeah, but that don't equate to my family's in a secret sex cult.
Why
He
go to
better
the therapist and not the police? That's all I want to know.
and he better not get that guy killed telling everybody he recorded them. Girl, this acting don't sound bad to you. It may seem stupid to you, but I want to go. This acting is terrible.
In the 80s, everybody was a valley girl. They didn't know how to let the blondes be nothing else. Leave her alone, Nikki. Fine, fine, fine. Only thing missing is her taking off his class ring, throwing it in his chest.
Exactly.
You know they gonna throw that class ring in your chest. Or, yeah, here's your varsity jacket back. I don't want it anymore.
I'm so mad he gave that tape to this damn therapist. Let me guess. I bet it ain't gonna be nothing on the tape that he heard. I knew it. Because I've already peeped. The movie is all about the protagonist, like the not believing the protagonist.
Don't he look like Rob Lowe in the 80s?
He don't look like Rob Lowe.
Like off-brand Rob Lowe. Sir, what are you talking about?
He keeps saying lines about society.
Yeah, you know. I told you this is the 80s. There's no subtlety. Let's not do this. Like, tell me you're in on it without telling me you're in on it. But do you see why I didn't recommend this one to you?
Yeah, because it sucks.
Oh Lord, Nikki.
How long is this movie? How much more time I got? I feel like I'm counting my bid in jail. This better not be no 2-hour movie.
This movie is, let me see, an hour and 39 minutes.
I should have known it's the 80s. Quick, not nice and short.
Not doing your bid.
Is this the ex-boyfriend that they loading up into the ambulance?
Yes.
I knew it. Because he ran his mouth and took that tape and got that boy killed. You see how I can telegraph this movie? Not he stepping in the damn blood. So them opening credits was an orgy, and this is just all about high society white people having orgies and sex parties and in sexual relationships.
Nikki, watch the movie. But I like you trying to figure it out though. High society sex parties.
Well, that's what old boy recorded. I want to know what's on that tape that he just found under that car.
Why all the wealthy '80s people were acting exactly the same?
I'm glad you recognized that. I will say the only thing I like about this movie is the parents.
You like the parents?
Yes, because they're extremely weird and odd. I like their vibe. It's working for me.
I mean, the sister's just as weird.
Nah, but some about the parents.
Mm. There you go, Nikki. More '80s music.
Now the score is atrocious. Not you bopping.
I love me a good '80s pop. Not this one per se. And then there's stock '80s music because I'm sure they had a small budget, so you just get the
Exactly.
eyes. Do-do-do-do, yeah.
That's
yeah.
why I said I love 80s music, but not this.
I'm telling you, they was living their best life in the '80s. This is a teenage party.
Why is everybody always looking at him weird? Is the movie gonna end with him being a part of the sex cult feast?
Can we leave the sex cult where it is, please? But I think that's the idea. I think they want you to think it's a sex cult.
Because the I can't remember what he said exactly, but the therapist keeps saying stuff about society, conforming to society. You have to do XYZ in society. So society is the sex cults, and right now it look odd to him, but by the end he gonna conform and be a part of society, aka the sex cult.
I'm just gonna let you keep watching. That's what I'm gonna do.
Now who is this? Because that ain't the girl that gave him back the varsity jacket. Now he say she turned tricks.
Look at all them drugs on that table. If y'all don't, please. Oh, you know, in the '80s, they just and I know they said like that was the height of the drugs, and but them and they mounds of Coca Cola. Like, do y'all think y'all got enough in the shot? Like, y'all know we doing lines, right? Okay, we got it.
I
He's
can't
gonna be
follow
all
his
this.
name. Is Blanchard?
Blanchard is the one who died in the accident who gave him the tape. I just want to know if they're gonna make him all bold. They should have hired a taller actor.
Yeah.
It's like I want to know what happened. He talking in this man's chest.
Is that Ted? This is Ted.
Who's Ted?
The guy he talking to.
Oh
in the
yeah.
courtroom.
This is Ted.
So
Ted
that's
is
who we
in
heard
on
on the tape.
Mm-hmm.
Something is going on because he didn't sound like he was moaning in ecstasy on that tape. He sounded like he was being murdered.
Not the 80s until somebody get pushed in the pool.
This is so freaking stupid.
Nikki, can you click that super chat from Bookworm? Thank you so much, Bookworm57. You know they don't show up. I just saw some yellow pop up in my in my peripheral. Thank you for the super sticker, Bookworm. Definitely appreciate you. Thank you. Pair
And the
character
sticker is
jumping up and
saying
down,
number one
saying with
fan.
fan. The description kills me every time.
It do. Because I was confused at first. I'm like, pair character? I'm like, who in the movie is the pair character? Thank you, Bookworm, for supporting our girl Tyra in the struggle.
Please, the struggle is not a name only. Do that. I just love how in the 80s, I don't care what's happening, there's always time for sex. It sends me. I'll just there's always time for that. Like, did we just almost die? Yes, but look at your eyes, look at your hair. They just don't care. There's always time for some snacks.
I hate that my memory is so bad because it's a movie I saw just recently that I meant to tell you about because I always be on the opposite. I'm like, child, we ain't got time for sex in these movies. But it was one movie where I was like, you know what? It changed my opinion, and I'm so mad I cannot remember what it was or what happened. It was something that went down where like we wouldn't have survived if we weren't hunching on each other. And I'm mad I cannot remember what I was watching.
I don't know.
And see, this is what I mean about the main characters. Everything going on, but he got time to do this.
He got time.
Like his mind is in line for this with everything that's happening.
He said she fine and she giving it up, so we gonna make time. Hey Dominique, we are doing fine. Haven't seen this movie, but I heard about it years ago. Yeah, everybody heard about it, but a lot of people haven't seen it.
We need to stop hearing about stuff because that's why we here suffering now. Because I heard about this.
I watched this a long time ago. This is one where once you watch it one time, you're good.
Now we got the 80s sex scene.
You know we gonna get that. We don't get nothing else.
I'm just so mad with everything happening. He can do this, but okay.
He got time. Look like he dying on the inside. Lord.
I want to know how the actors be filming this because I need a breast double.
Boy, pay attention, boy. Get her up off you.
Wait, so she one of the sex cult people. This must be how he gonna end up being a part. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna go back some. I think I'm ahead of you.
Why was there like an extra hand? Her body is contorted.
Okay, I think we're in the same wavelength now. Shay Buggan say, this is a corno. It's a corno. Boy, don't ignore that. Her whole body contorted. Talking about a funny position.
He is pissing me off. So I guess we're doing the dumb protagonist thing. Got it.
You know you're thinking with the other brain. It's the 80s.
I just feel like, are men really that freaking easy and dense?
She acting all invested. Ma'am, please.
Oh, this the girl that gave him back to the varsity jacket.
Yes.
Okay.
Heifer, why would I want you to pee in my drink? That's not funny. It's just gross. But all the weirdness coming after her, he just doesn't get up and run.
Like he chilling.
She just offered to pee in his drink.
I cannot with this
He's
movie.
like, oh, you're a character. Aren't you funny? What? And trying to open her robe again.
I cannot. I can't take this movie.
He said, we still got a little time left. Even though I
And he going along with it. And why she stalking him? She the one said they need to see other people. Tyrone, why is he about to hook up with this lady again? After
this
what
lady,
just happened.
this lady here is like,
This the lady from the beach that was looking at him weird. That's her mama?
ma'am, we don't want your hairball.
He's literally retching and he's reaching out his hand. And I can't with this dumbass boy. Who would reach their hand out and
For a hair, the person who want a hairball put in it. Not even asking, like, why the hell is she coughing up a hair? But she's not a cat.
what's with her? Oh, she does things I don't like retching up hairballs. I don't know anyone like.
Just let the movie cook.
It's sizzling.
I already knew you were going to act like this. I'm not surprised.
This is freaking stupid.
I would never recommend Society for you, hon. I just wouldn't. I know your taste now.
I will never not listen to you ever again. Because my brain cells are dying.
Boy, if you don't just pop that, just pop it and stuff it. Okay, I like this dress. It's cute. This
Well, now I agree, Anakin. My dream, I really want a Jeep. I love a Jeep. And I want like an old 90s Jeep.
How could you? Oh, there's the varsity ring. There's the ring.
The only thing I am going to give this movie is this is a look. The heart earrings and the jean dress. That's a look.
It was very cute. I told you it's cute. I like it. But we don't throw these varsity rings. You don't get your rings back. You don't get your sweater back. They're gonna throw something at the ex. Why is he still carrying around this blow-up doll?
Tyra, he's an idiot.
Child, look at this daddy, daughter, mother combo. What the hell is going on?
They look like they about to do the sex cult thing now.
Ma'am, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Get off me. Get off me.
These parents are such weirdos.
Here we go with the society.
See, they literally keep saying lines about society.
Not the F word. They saying copulation like everybody's supposed to know what that means. Don't yell at me. You gonna walk up to somebody like, hey, you want to have a little copulation? Like, what? You want me to do what with you? What is that? I'm sure I like a drink. What you mean, a beverage?
I learned that word as a kid when I saw Species.
Like, what? That's top tier. I'm trying to have copulation with you, girl. What? Copulation. Yeah. That's what I think that we use, we supposed to be using safe words on YouTube.
Yeah. I'm at that scene with the parents he walked in on literally looked very incestuous.
They had a good time with those topics in the 80s, child. Somebody's gonna be looking at their brother. It's like, sir, why? What are you saying?
Why would I poke his cheek in the
Girl,
camera?
insane. Who does that?
What in the world?
It's weird. Like, oh, he doesn't look right. Let me just stab him in the cheek.
Right.
Oh.
Not they put a jump scare with the nerd.
I keep saying I'm gonna get me some glasses like this, but I don't even buy them. I always get other frames. I'm gonna get me some of them glasses. I love those glasses.
Why, Tyra?
I just do. I just want some. I never get like circular. I want some, okay?
And you have to get glasses for your face. I always get the square. Square fits mine.
I know, and that's why I get square too, but I feel like I can pull off a circle.
See, I can't. I tried to get circle shades and I looked like a beetle. Like a bug.
You got super chat, Nikki.
Troy, the cream McClure. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Nikki, this movie is all about one thing and you aren't there yet. So it ain't the sex code. Forget the BS so far. Let the overall experience wash over you. Wash over me like sex coats? Okay.
You know what?
Wash over me like she want her brother Seed to wash over her? Got it.
See, Joe.
Like, am I being dense? I guess I'm not getting
No,
it.
I think that's what they wanted you to think.
They keep putting a lot of references and on the nose lines about society. I know that much.
Who just walks into the woods solo dolo in the dark? If nothing, I think the film was shot well. There's some stylistic choices made, This is the 80s.
The boyfriend not really dead. Was that not his body in the casket and he a part of the sex cult now and he ain't really died?
Nikki, please stop staying 6.
Or insert whatever the cult is.
Oh, gosh.
Or let me stop saying sex cult before YouTube limit my video.
We probably passed that now. It's okay.
I got too comfortable. I forgot.
Why white people always checking stuff out?
I don't know because I'm not checking nothing out.
I'm not. I'm gonna get in my house, in my room, in my robe, say, hey, I was going down 59. I thought I maybe heard or saw such and such. As if I make that call. I'm not going to check them out personally.
The dead body he just found in the trunk. Is that the nerd
from the nerd you saw the glasses? He looks like a little baby wish list Temu Sheen Rob Lowe. I have been trying to figure out who he looked like for the longest. That looks like Rob Lowe.
Let me try to see if I can figure this out. It's not a flex coat. We got elitism, high society, something sinister happening. They want me to think it's incestuous flex code, but that okay, so it's not.
You got one more time to get big face, sir. I don't know. I've seen some terrible acting in these movies, Nikki. I don't think this one is that bad.
It's not the worst, but it ain't good. It's definitely not the worst. What was that movie that I feel like was the worst acting in the 80s? Was it The Burning? I think it might have been The Burning.
I think so, because you were upset.
Oh yeah, and they keep talking about this coming out, this high society debutante coming out thing.
I don't know. Just chill. It's about to be St. Patrick's. We gonna have a marathon of Leprechaun movies. Don't start tripping now. That's when you can really get mad when we gotta sit and watch those. We watching the Leprechaun movies for St. Patrick's Day.
Now who is we?
You don't gotta be there. I'm talking to my audience.
Okay.
If you gonna be like that.
I show up for the first Leprechaun because that's a classic. That one good.
Well, okay, I did say, oh, it is a lot of them. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put a damper on that. Okay, because it's a lot.
It is.
I'll say the first one, the second one, the third one is when you go to Vegas. Huh? I don't want to watch that one. The first one, second one, and the hood ones. That's 4. No Space, no Vegas, and none of them. The ones that they made not so long ago. Not those.
Ashley gonna sit through the Leprechaun.
I said I'm talking to this. It might just be me. I'm not gonna play with Ashley in Leprechaun. It's for me and whoever wants to join.
Okay, we keep going with nobody believing the protagonist. Is this the girl who mama calls up a hairball?
Yes.
Why is he rolling with her?
This jacket is cute, girl.
It is.
Oh, now he got a revelation. I'm not in the mood for no sex right now.
Well, he should have never been in the mood.
Not right now. Everything else was like when your body contorted and your mama coughed up a hairball, it was all good. But not right now. Yeah, you don't have to join me for lep in the hood up to no good.
Now, I know this ain't no invasion of the body snatcher type thing because he said he always felt like outsider. So it ain't like his family just got weird. They've always been weird.
So is this what you do, Nikki? You got to try to figure it out before we get to the ending. Is that a must?
I really feel like if I don't figure this out, I'm going to lose my player card because the movie is so stupid. I should be able to figure out how it's going to end.
This is not a competition.
It's a competition between me and me.
All right, Eminem, have fun with that.
He telling everybody the nerd dead, and I bet you the nerd gonna walk in here. Wait, so this is about the society's existence. So is it like how royal families used to do where you keep the bloodline pure and you gotta like breed with family? How else do a elite society survive? Oh, I saw a black woman in the audience. I done saw two blacks. I'm literally predicting everything except the end. I said he was gonna pop up, not dead. So I predicted everything so far. I just can't figure out the overarching movie. You may figure out the ending, but you ain't gonna really figure out the ending.
You just can't. It's not that kind of movie. That's what I'm saying. Just watch it.
Well, I still keep
It's
telegraphing.
original. It's extremely original for the time. So it's not something that's going to be predictable like everything else here.
Well, I keep predicting all the moments so far. Now, who is this saying he also saw the boy dead? Who is this?
This is his supposed best friend.
Okay. The one that was being a jerk to him earlier?
I mean, if that's what you want to call a jerk. I don't know. My favorite duos. I like the Friends and Vamps, and I like the Friends and Night of the Creeps.
I hate that movie. I hate Night of the Creeps.
You loser.
Wait a minute. Let me make sure. It's a lot of Night of the Creeps, Night of the Demons. Is Night of the Creeps the one where the girls go to the store and she flashed the guy her underwear so they could steal? Is that Night of the Creeps or is that Night of the Demons?
That's Night of the Demons.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. That's the one I hate.
Night of the Creeps is the one with the sorority and the fraternity, and they have the slugs come and And
Oh, okay. I do like that one.
I was finna cuss you out.
I was mixing it. It's a lot of Night of movies. I was mixing it up.
Not age 10 years, Jay Bucky. He tired. They got him stressed out. He's stressing like Nikki, trying to figure out what's going on. You don't like Night of the Demons? No, thinking about it.
I hate that movie.
You sure?
Ain't that the one where they have a Halloween party at some house or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that movie.
And the girl makes the lipstick disappear in her boob.
Yeah.
I thought you would like that one. You always be here for a black character surviving.
And that's the best thing that movie ever did.
Most of the Night of the Creeps, Night of the Demons, Night of the Comet, most of the Night of situations be good to me.
Too much of that like 80s comedy horror. I'm just not here for it.
Did you like Night of the Comet?
What is that one? All the Night of blurred together.
That's the one with the two sisters. And they wake up and everybody's like low-key turned to dust, orange dust. And they go to the mall.
I haven't seen that in so long. I can't really.
I love that one.
I can't really recall it.
It has that orange hue over the film. Everything's just like orange as hell. It's orange.
Yeah, that's like Dawn of the Dead, where I haven't seen it in so long.
All of the Night ofs are pretty good to me.
Of course,
I think those are those are like the top tier of like 80s like those movies. So if you don't like those, then you child, that explains why you don't like the genre as a whole. Well, the decade. But your level is so open because you don't like that, but at the same time, you don't like nothing like Halloween either.
No, I hate that movie.
And you don't like Friday the 13th either, huh?
Hate that movie.
Girl, if that's that easy, just let me in here. All I gotta say is, yeah, I'm a relative.
At least he's smart enough to say yes.
You know, they're keeping me with that initial. No, but we're really close. Let me in the back.
Right.
Like, just say yeah.
Exactly. Nah, you can't tell me that's not bad acting, Tyra. The way he said it can't be and threw his finger up like that in the nurse's face. That's
Yes,
bad
William
acting.
Austin said I got some bad news. Some good news, some bad news. The good news is your dates are here. Oh, the bad news is they're dead. Classic line from that. Night of the Creeps is classic as hell. I love it. Best thing smoking. But
Maybe
then
that's why we
you
don't
don't like the Shining either, huh?
Nope, hate that movie.
Like your range is like there's no middle.
I feel like I could do with the rewatch of Night of the Comet and Night of the Creeps because it's like how I haven't seen it in 100 years. Maybe I feel different about it now. I just know I saw it as a kid and I hated it.
I'm just happy at least you gave Cujo 5 minutes of your time.
Now I go up for Cujo. That's a good movie. I just wish they did that first act better.
No, we got to get in that fidelity forever and a day for whatever reason.
Now
Do you like Fright Night?
I hate that movie.
Nikki!
Just not my cup of tea. Now, objectively, I could see why Fright Night is a good movie, but it's just not my taste.
It's because of the comedy layered in it. Yeah, that's what you missing out.
If I remember correctly, it's the same issue I have with the Lost Boys. If the Vampire Hunter wasn't so comedic, I could probably vibe with it a lot more, but it felt too slapstick.
Which one? I'm not. Are you talking about the head dude, the older guy
that we go to who had the TV show or something?
I don't know.
It might be blasphemy, but I actually like the remake with Colin Farrell better than the original with Antoine Yelchin.
It's not bad. It's not a bad remake. But I'm still gonna go up for the OG. You're so cool, Brewster. Such a good movie. I love that movie.
He's part of society now.
I'm gonna let you have it. Because people be looking sideways when I say I don't really go up for Evil Dead.
I don't. And Evil Dead is one. That's why I say I could do it a rewatch for Night of the Creeps because your taste also changes just as you get older. I loved Evil Dead when I was a kid. That was one of the first horror movies I ever saw in my life, and I used to go up for that movie. I hate those movies now. It just don't work for me at all. Now he's part of the society, and is he gonna end up?
Sir, don't slap the lady in the face.
Why is he choking and smacking her? Is this foreplay?
I mean, depends on who you ask. No, it don't work though. But you like Tourist Trap.
Oh, that's my movie. That's my movie.
Nikki, go away. You don't know what you want.
I go up for Tourist Trap. That is one of the greatest slashers of all time.
I just can't with you. You don't know what you want. All over the place. You said no to all the other stuff, but tourist trap is okay.
That is not on the level of the 80s cheese comedy teen crap that you was first naming.
Have you watched? I did recommend that you watch Stage Fright.
I haven't gotten to that one.
Well, maybe I don't know what you're gonna think about that one, but I think it's. And you
Why
like
is the
Texas
girl
Chainsaw
moving?
Massacre too? Like,
Oh, I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre too.
is that not?
But
all...
that has all the elements that I typically don't like. But for
I
some
know, but I'm like, you
reason,
liked it, so how can you not like? I don't know.
because for some reason those filmmakers did it better. Oh, girl, Stage Fright is from the 50s. I'm not watching that.
No, it's a different one. It's
Oh.
it's a different one. That's another one. Look up the other one.
Oh, from the oh, I do remember you telling me to watch this.
I did. It's a French situation, and I know you like demons, so.
Oh, I love demons.
And the Frenchies back then was doing horror something special. And now. Just period.
Yeah, I go up for French horror. Who he finna be hunching on to induct himself into the sex cult? Because he one of them now.
Sir, you think you drank enough water?
Doesn't everybody drink like that where you just let the drink fall all down your mouth?
But I think all of this was intentional. Like the director and the writer, they were trying to be clever. Clever for the 80s. Oh yes, Anakin. I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre too. I had to beg Nikki to watch it because she don't be listening to me.
I was gonna say you the one recommended it, and it did take me forever to finally get to it. I was like, child, because it's literally all the elements that I don't like. I like it better than the first Texas Chainsaw, which that I like Texas Chainsaw, but I don't go up for it like most people. I don't think it's the greatest thing, but the sequel is better.
Mm. Yeah, you don't like Silver Bullet. You just don't like nothing.
Nah, I hate Silver. I don't really like Stephen King.
I know. Yeah, just stay out the 80s. We don't want you here, Nikki. We just
excuse me.
Just stay over there. Just stay over there in those, late to early 2000s. I know that's your space right there.
Yep, that's my era.
Stay over there. It's okay.
But I really feel like I had said that I really want to finally do the 80, like, let's really map it out. And somebody commented and said I was right, that they went to try and make like a best of the 80s and they had a hard time compiling a lot of movies. You do not have, I could think of 100 movies from the millennium that I would be like, this is the best. You cannot get 100 movies from the 80s, Tyra.
Is that a challenge?
Yes.
Well, no, because it's subjective. Like, where you may hate something, I may think like, but that was terrible, but I love it for this reason. It's just too.
No, but
it's too broad.
It could be subjective. They can be 100 movies that you personally love, but I bet you cannot come up with 100 movies that you personally love and that you think are top tier movies
from the 80s.
Yes.
I'm not going to because I don't feel like it, but I could.
Not the mediocre, not the okay. I mean, like the top tier cream of the crop, where you're like, oh, this is. But
that's what I'm saying. It's subjective. What you might think is cream of the crop,
but it's not what I think. It's what you think. It has to only be the movies that you think are a 5-star cream of the crop.
Then don't even say cream of the crop. Then. Because like the Lost Boys would definitely be like cream of the crop from some folks. You don't like it.
But it's not about me. I hate that movie. But if you think it's the cream of the crop, add it to your 100.
And then, I'm not somebody who just lives in the 80s. I always tell you 90s, 80s, 70s. That's where I like my horror majority of the time.
Now, see, I said it was breeding. He said breeding.
When did you say breeding?
Because I said that's what the what do you call it? The royalty people used to do. They have to keep the bloodline pure. But what's not making sense of them saying he's never been one of them. He said his parents, he's always felt weird since he was born. So how is he not? How did the lady say I'm not your mother?
He's adopted.
When the hell did the movie tell us that? Now y'all cheating because the movie ain't never say he was adopted. That was a piece of the puzzle I didn't get.
He said he felt adopted.
Well, that ain't the same as being adopted. They finna feast on him. Everybody finna take their turns.
So what do you think they are at this point?
A sex cult. They all finna hunch on this one boy, and then they gonna feast on him.
They all gonna hunch on him?
And then eat him. He said we're not aliens.
So you think they're cannibals?
No.
You said feast on him.
But like a monster. Because he said we're not your species. It's like if a monster eats us, that's not cannibalism. You have to be human to be a cannibal.
I know them things in Chud was cannibal.
But they was, monster-esque. He said we're not aliens. We've always been here, but we're a different species. I don't know what the hell that means they use. But they not human. Now, see, here goes somebody pale white behind. This is a sex cult. See, that got something to do with it.
Pale white behind. I needed them to go thoroughly into why the mom was like this.
Because she is aggravating.
Ew. Old man. Please. Don't touch her. Stop touching her. Ew.
See, this is all giving sex code. That got something to do. They hunching somewhere in here. Even if that ain't the main motive. Whoever this is his best friend. Is this his best friend? Somebody finna have sex with this boy. I just know that. Whoever this is, these two finna have to have sex together. Is it his best friend? A double header? That sounds sexual. I knew it was gonna be a man that they lifted this up. It just wasn't the best friend. Everybody taking their clothes off, Tyra.
I ain't saying
double header.
A double header.
If I send my man a text with the Society movie poster, you know what's up tonight.
I think you might want to finish the rest before you send that message. Just hold on before you send your man a Society text.
We ripping his clothes off. Everybody naked. The women kissing all over his body. Wait, are they eating him? Didn't I say they was gonna feast? Oh, this movie good as hell.
What? What'd you say?
This movie good as hell. I'm about to be
Oh,
raving.
whoa. When did the movie get good as hell, Nikki? Because it ain't been good for the
When
whole
I saw
hour.
somebody's whole hand go into somebody's butt cheek. I'm about to walk away raving about this movie.
How quickly your opinion changes.
Yo, that was good. That little
I
orgy
know.
ball.
And this is 89. This is 1989. This
That
is
was
why it's
good as
always
hell.
on the list. We're finally here. Everybody can breathe a sigh of relief so Nikki can relax.
Don't nobody that's making films in 2024 better not tell me how they cannot do practical effects. That looked great.
I know. Everybody knows, Nikki. Anybody who's seen it, we know.
I was entranced.
Well, we just getting started. They make the most of this time.
I'm so sick of this girl, cat hairball mama. Like, really.
But basically, they like nurtured him, gave him the best of the best, and have been cultivating this boy so they can, of course, feast on him. Like
Yeah.
he's, contributing to society in that way. Ew, they're so old.
Now I did kind of predict the ending because I said they was gonna feast. I just thought they was gonna screw them first and then feast. I feel so bad for this kid. Why
The
he look
fact
like
that he's
this
still
bad?
alive,
Like he's suffering. This is
like
sad.
I just want to take me out at this point.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, this is sad.
It's the sound effects. Ew.
Yeah. This is so sad. No. Every man in the theater should have been squirming. Not the hand went up the
It went
rear and went from the
through the
rooter to
mouth.
the tooth.
All the way through the mouth.
Whoa. And baby is
Through
alive.
the ass. Through the ass. All the way through the mouth.
I love the brain that came up with this movie. I knew this girl was going to set him loose because she was acting way different after he left that hospital. But it looked like he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, the
Wait,
special
you're saying
effects
about
the special effects are unmatched.
Yeah.
Just wait and see what this man does up these stairs. Like the special effects are so good. But there's so much of it here in the end. I'm sure that's why they felt like we don't need gruesome body horror riddled throughout the film. You're gonna get a lot of it at the end. I think it would have been overkill.
Face. Is this a therapist?
Yeah. Look at this hand. It's so
His
cool.
head turned into a
It
hand.
is. Look at it. It's so nice.
Oh, this is warming my heart.
Oh wait, hold on. We'll just wait for this crap here. I love this part. This is my favorite scene. Cause why y'all have to do this?
Now the acting's still bad, Lord Jesus.
Don't take it back now. You were just home. Don't do like, how did they do this? It's so cool.
Yo. Why his dumb ass just fell and let them get on top of him? Please.
Girl, get up.
Not edible fantasies. No the hell. Oh, they went real far. Oh, they went real far.
Oh Lord, like who turns somebody into an ass? Like who does this? They would never do this now.
I think all the people that said the substance went too far at the end never saw this movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not too much that hasn't been, done before.
What is this blob?
That's pretty much what they are. That's all of them together.
So in fact, it is an orgy. It's just not the orgy I thought it was. Hold on, now 2 people kissing. This orgy.
It was just getting into.
And I don't know what
excess
her
of it all.
tongue just licked.
I
on
don't.
his
I don't know
balls.
what. I don't know what. I'm not even going to try to know what they're in at this point. Doesn't even matter. Girl, this Ringling Brothers music is taking me out.
Not his friend back here looking
Girl,
at
walking
this
through
motherfucker.
all calm. Now watch the ending though. Wait, how do you think this is gonna end?
Girl, I don't have a clue.
Because it's so unexpected. You're like, what?
But I'm confused why the cat lady daughter acting different.
Because she's, one of them. She doesn't want to be anymore. She just wants to be a normal girl.
So why was she so weird when she was with him the other night?
Because she was surprised, trying to stick to their alliance and she was supposed to be luring him in to even get to this point. But she caught feelings pretty much.
Not him smacking that hand away. I don't see how we could make it out of this. It's all of them, and it's just his one friend in the coffee bar. Tyrone, what the hell is this? What is this giant thing?
No, they're turning back into people.
Oh, is that what this thing is doing?
Yeah. Because that was all of them kind of.
What is his friend playing? He just standing there staring.
Of them kind of melting together. They're just turning back into people. Which is still like really, really good effects.
Very.
So good.
What is the friend playing? Thank you, Troy, for the $5 super chat. Like I said, it's more an experience than a movie. It's all worth it in the end, pun intended.
Yeah, all of a sudden the movie was good for Nikki, y'all.
The shunting is upon us, and it's what is shunting? Thank you so much for the super chat, Troy. But I'm scared to ask what shunting is. But I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, we're feeding on but what does that do? Does that keep us youthful? Like,
oh, they don't give that. There's not like no lure to it. This is just something they enjoy doing. Clearly, they aged.
That's why I was like, are they like hundreds of years old and like they feed what was that horror movie where you feed on somebody and you get like the rest of their years? I'm like, are they living longer or something?
I don't think so. They're just a society feasting on the lower class.
But it's a, I was just gonna say, but it's a analogy for society
Mm-hmm.
breeding that kid up just to feast on him.
Yeah. But we took 7 left turns and a U-turn back to get there.
What we doing? Fighting to the death or something?
Well, they see themselves as, of course, the superior class and race of people or things or whatever species.
What the
This
hell
is
is your friend here
They're just
for?
all here for your entertainment because they just figure there's no way.
Ain't that a sucker punch?
Child, where did he get this Karate Kid kick from? And him fighting in these draws and sending me.
Is his friend gonna do anything before the movie ends?
Sir, why would you
This
announce
don't make
yourself?
no damn sense.
So useless.
His friend been sitting in here inconspicuous, and now he decide to yell the boy name and draw attention to himself with no damn plan. These got to be two of the dumbest characters I done ever seen. He might as well not have even come in here to the boy rescue. So I guess she really loves her
Thanks,
daughter.
Mom. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for the.
Girl, this is some bad acting. All right, Billy. Game's over.
All right, Billy.
I'm guessing the movie not gonna have a happy ending because he's suckling his face. That's hilarious. And the sound effect with the lips.
Girl, it's very Looney Tunes.
Is he doing what the old boy did? Baby, why is they massaging his scalp while he do this? Yo, this is amazing.
The fact that that's like, oh,
You know how in New Jack City, where Ice-T say, "I want to shoot you so bad, my dick is hard." That's how I feel with the move right now.
but like the logic, like that's the logic. Y'all can melt into a cesspool of nothing, but if you turn me inside out, there ain't no coming back from that.
And why is we taking a girl with her? She is a
This is where we are. This is where we are. They're just in awe that they lost. Like, we lost, but we don't lose. We're the society. So where do we go now? Nowhere, because the movie is over. Oh boy.
I just would never feel safe with that girl.
Well, that would be the idea, but they took her. Well, well, well.
They don't even care about one of their own,
No allegiance to anything.
which I think is reflective of
Yeah,
society.
that's it. Well, Nikki,
I
we've
feel
seen
like
society.
I'm about to might give this 5 stars. Like, I love this
You
movie.
know what? I'm not about to play with you.
I love this movie, and I feel like honestly though, this is the type of okay. I'm jumping off the cliff. The movie ain't 5 stars. Okay, this is actually the type of setup that I hate. I hate a movie where everything is just jam packed into the third act. Like I don't like that. We didn't need body horror like the whole movie, but I think we could have got some type of progression, like The Substance. Like we don't get a bunch of body horror throughout The Substance, but it kind of evolves. Like you could have gave us some better pacing, but that ending is immaculate. And I feel like watching Society is like the epitome of how much I love being a horror fan because I have been watching horror literally my whole life, like literally. And I feel like as a horror fan, you can feel like I've seen everything under the sun. You can feel jaded, but I love moments like this where I feel like I ain't never seen no shit like this. Like the man ass face with the like I ain't never seen no shit like this.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, you have to give movies a chance. You go into stuff so quickly. Like you said, if you was gonna cut Cujo off, like you would have cut if we weren't here, you would have cut this off.
Yeah, I would have. This would have been a DNF.
You gotta watch stuff, all the way through before you make judgment and give it your opinion. Did you see how quickly your opinion changed? Like, oh, this movie the bomb. Like, what? Oh, really? Since when? 5 minutes ago? Because 5 minutes ago it was trash. And you couldn't wait for it to be over. Now it's just so great because they did something that you have never seen before. It's a lot of movies like that in the 70s, in the 80s, and the 90s. It is. You just gotta look for them.
I do feel like it was a mess narratively though. Like it's a lot of holes to me. It like we got some issues story wise. Pacing could have been better, but that ending,
yeah,
my God, that might be top 5 greatest horror endings in history.
Top 5 greatest horror. Okay, now you're pushing it, but I'm gonna let you make it.
Am I jumping off the cliff?
Y'all are. I'm glad you came around because I was like, I don't know, maybe that ending won't be worth it to you in the end.
No, that ending was amazing, but I do feel like it's not a very good movie overall, but that ending is great. But I will say, if you give me a movie that's not very good, I think the most important, well, not most important, but one of the important things with the movie is to end on a high note. Like I actually would prefer a movie like this where there's not really much going on, but then it ends on a good note, as opposed to, how you watch movies and you love it until the end and you hate the end. Because I feel like the way the movie ends, that's what's going to leave a taste in your mouth. So if you enjoy a movie, but it ends horribly, now you're left with a bad taste in your mouth. Because like that's the last impression of your movie you've given me. So
you talking about like
riddling. That's how I feel. I feel like I gave birth. I done forgot the pain. I don't even remember how horrible the movie was. I just
know you like want different things spliced throughout, but this is the 80s. I think this movie was made for like $1 million. Like, this is like a lower budget film. So they can only. That's why you got like the apple or the small stuff with the titties on the sister's back. Like we got to save our budget for that ending.
See, we could have did more of stuff like that shower scene. We could have sprinkled so much. We could have made the lead not so stupid. Because him and his dumbass friend got on my nerve. But yeah, that was definitely worth the watch. That was definitely an experience.
The movie is a tribute to like really good special effects in my
Yeah.
book. That's
I would absolutely love for somebody who's gonna do it right to come in and give us a modern remake of this. Like, give us better storytelling.
do it right, really. When
Yeah.
do they ever give us a remake and do it right, Nikki? When?
Evil Dead 2013.
Okay, that's
The Hills Have Eyes Millennium one.
that's two.
But the point
They
is,
did like, you know,
it's
it's
done.
they were doing better with the, you know, giving us a little remake situation early on, but now the remakes are really bad right now. Like I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, but I feel like that those two is House of Wax. But like I say, I go up for the Millennium Horror. That's when they knew what they was doing. Okay, that's when you got the fire remakes. But I feel like that's proof that it can be done. Like if we get somebody who's gonna make it their own, be creative, but you know, be true to their original, give us practical effects, or you know how if you mix good
I don't got time.
practical.
Whoever did the substance, just go and do Society. Just go and do
Correlate
that.
part, y'all.
Yeah, go and do that. You know, let's go and get. We ain't got time for nobody. We just gonna do a little CGI. We don't have to. There was no CGI here. We didn't. If it wasn't none here, don't put it in your film. Like let's just go as practical as possible. And really, yeah, these are, you know, gems that could, you know, get into a remake. But they always remake other stuff. They don't remake these things. They remake the good movies.
Which I think makes no sense. And see, this is for me the prime movie that I think should be remade. Like, don't remake the classics and the movies that were done well. Remake the movies that have room for improvement, that weren't like the best execution the first time around, but was a great idea. Mm-hmm. And don't do like the Thing prequel where you follow up a movie that had practical effects and you give us a bunch of
CGI
fake ass CGI. Yeah, don't do
that movie. I can't stand that movie.
That's why. Oh no, I like that movie. I like the Thing prequel. I just feel like it was idiotic to not do practical effects, following up a movie that's famous for practical effects.
I feel like they would do the same thing with Society, so just leave it alone.
But if we get the right person, the right filmmaker, like, and don't let the studio interfere and muck it up. Because that's what happened with the Thing prequel. The filmmakers wanted to do practical effects, but the studio interfered. And if I remember correctly, it might have been because CGI was cheaper. I can't remember the rationale. But
I just like how you were on the fence for like 90% of this movie, and then just like, oh no, this is the best movie I ever seen in my life. Like, oh, how you switched so quickly. This is good. What?
That ending, the movie ain't good. Okay, the movie, I'm on a high from that ending, but objectively, if I don't jump off the edge, the movie isn't good. The movie is a mess. But that ending, I was all the way here for that.
Really a mess, though. I don't think this is a mess. I really don't. I think it's dull in many ways where we could have had more subtlety and some nuance before we got to the big finale. Were missed. Opportunities were missed. Decisions were made. But I think objectively, based on the 80s and some of the stuff we could have got, this was not bad.
And I feel like they could have done better with the overarching theme. It was very on the nose. How many times were they gonna say some line about society, child?
But it really doesn't matter, because in the end, you can't really guess. You're gonna assume, look at this. These are incestual situations. This is all sex. This is a sex cult, and they're trying to get him in and be all like. You're gonna automatically go there.
It was sex culty though at the end. They was mouths and then kissing. They did about everything. They did intercourse far beyond we could ever imagine.
That was is it intercourse when we're just melting?
They was
together?
Penetrating that man's whole body. That was like a next level intercourse.
I don't know. I just love when he turns him inside out, and it's just like, so that now you die.
Which doesn't make any sense, which is why I say the movie is a mess. Because the logic, and I say it's a mess because the logic of the movie is all over the place. But yeah, that was good. Mm. But I don't know why we ran off with one of the blob people. And it didn't make any logical sense how she literally switched sides overnight because she was acting like a completely different person.
What Rico said, this movie was a bad massage with a real good happy ending. Oh Lord, I'm here for it. Make sure y'all outside in the week when we do Tales from the Hood, because this is. I'm glad you watched it. You can say you watched The Society now. It wasn't as bad as The Burning. You ain't like nothing about The
Oh
Burning.
hell nah. The Burning ain't give me nothing. I hate that movie. But thank you, Tyra, for joining me for the watch along. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for being here with us. And please make sure you do all the things that we need y'all to do. Like the video, comment on the video, share the video, watch it on replay. If you're gonna rewatch the movie, just put us back on. I don't know why you would ever want to sit through this movie more than one time, but that's neither here nor there. That's not for me to judge. The next time you guys will be seeing me will be with Tyra and Ashley for Lovecraft Country Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We do the watch along for the episode on Tuesdays, and we do the live discussion on Wednesday. And of course, you can join the Discord. And speaking of the Discord, Monday I will be doing tomorrow a watch party in the Discord for the HBO series The Pit, which I have heard a lot of great things about. I'm not one for medical dramas. That's just not my bag. That's not my ministry. But I heard this one is actually like really gritty, has some realism. I've heard it's really, really good. So I'm excited to check it out. So join me in Discord to watch that with me. Tyra, do you have anything you want to tell the people about? Oh, and I'm going to be with Tyra them Saturday for Tales from the Hood.
I want you to read Troy's super chat.
You know what? I hate this. I like when we was in StreamYard, because the way StreamYard do the super chats, I feel like I have to look specifically.
Okay. That's what I'm here for.
Troy, thank you so much. Troy funded my whole live tonight. Shout out to you, Troy. Shout out to Troy for sponsoring tonight's live. $5 super chat from Troy. Best example of a scene making a move. Yes. Shunting what can't be remade. Time capsule 80 shit effing great.
He said leave it alone. Hashtag leave it alone, nigga.
Shout out to you, Troy. I think you just have to follow the Nev Campbell where Sidney Prescott told us never F with the original. Like, as long as we don't, we got to pay homage to the original. Don't muck it up. Maybe that little fake ass heartthrob actor can make a cameo or something. Like,
we don't know where that old man is. Can we?
And you know what? He's the ripe age to play the therapist. See, there we go. Look.
Oh man. This was fun, child. The way you flip, you can't be trusted. Oh man. Yeah, this man is 63 right now.
Perfect age to play the therapist.
Oh, Lord.
And if he's 63, maybe he look like he in his 50s. He could play that therapist.
He's in Halloween too. I need to go watch Halloween too. I'm looking at this. It's what it say up there. That's his first film role from when.
Oh wow! I wonder who he was in there.
It's been a minute since I watched Halloween too.
I saw it recently, maybe like a few years ago.
It's nice death scenes in there.
I can't stand the Halloween franchise until they turn my girl into like freaking Ripley, because when they had to make that damn therapist, no matter what, come in the clutch and save her, used to get on my damn nerves. Yeah, I couldn't stand.
I love Dr. Loomis. What you not gonna do? It's time to go. Don't be talking about Dr. Loomis.
Look, I like Dr. Loomis. I'm just mad that they like the final girl couldn't ever save herself. Even like Halloween 2, I feel like they went out of their way to have her not save herself. When she outside that hospital acting like her voice box broke and she couldn't yell at them people before they went in there. Like, she was so incompetent in them early Halloween movies. I can't do it. I can't do it.
I love it. Michael, no, Michael, no, he's gonna be limping the glory. Oh God, he's evil. Look into his eyes. I love Dr. Loomis now. I love Dr. Loomis.
Yeah, I like Dr. Loomis. Does he die in the franchise? I can't remember.
It's been a minute. Yes.
Dang. Okay. I don't remember him dying.
Yes, he's gone.
Now, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Y'all got to stop disrespecting that one. Now, that one is good.
I ain't never respected that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, I like Season of the Witch. But thank you guys for being here with us. We are going to sign out. We have been here with y'all a lot today.
Yes.
Make sure you check out the KillerCon replay if you missed that. And we will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much.